the muhu no screen is in Israel. The 4 weapons no mode kosa. Cars no mode ko ni car to bomb. It's me to bomb. Ntokwa no the way I see aso no like you anu adin. To mode mo cars na ko ni na bia akode na ba saa cars we na nkasa no Israel for dia mode ko na so o hwa ade na nkasa areho ndom bebre nipa bebre apra nipa bebre awuwu oh ba ko bimpo de me hwe kra no mutumi ship plane ekusi ship so abra mo so mo ko him no ma wura inside ho no ma koku mo nyina oh enye to dey like me ankasa my shock my sad on say see kwa ama me ntumi nkasa mpo bi ntumi yɛ me ho hwee ai enti ewiase nye de kra mesrew like opese wotie more about Israel ne Lebanon ai na mesrew like na subscribe mama why na wanya more news ati if say sad we dey like it was my sad me who do ya me sinka me nim de me kan sanye kura my basai yeah one can imagine me bon point bo say bi Ghana right now if you say bi Ghana say ya mo de mo mayenhwe video.
Well, Israel announced the latest airstrikes in Yemen, which targeted power plants and the port of Hodeidah, were their response to missile attacks by the Iranian-backed Houthis. The Houthi-run health ministry has said at least 4 people were killed and 29 wounded. And here in Lebanon, Israel attacked more than 120 targets across the day. Well, in a moment, we'll hear from our senior international correspondent, Orla Gerlin, who's returned from the Bekaa Valley to assess the impact of Israel's campaign there. But first, let's get the latest on those Israeli airstrikes in Yemen and head to Jerusalem. Our correspondent John Donison is there. John, why has Israel decided to do this now?
Well, Israel says it attacks those who attack it. And ever since the war erupted in Gaza almost a year ago, the fear has been that the conflict there could escalate into a wider regional war. And those fears were not eased today. Israel's military reach and power is long and strong. This is not Lebanon or Gaza, but almost 2,000 kilometers away in Yemen. The target, one of the country's biggest ports and 2 power stations, controlled by Iranian-backed Houthis. The operation directed by Israel's defense minister.
We have no interest in expanding the war. We have no interest in looking for additional fronts. But if somebody attacks Israel, as the Houthis have recently done with missiles, and throughout the war with cruise missiles and drones, anyone who carries out such an attack, we will settle the account with them, and we know how to do it.
Israel is not holding back. Its Air Force releasing footage as they set off for the raid. And earlier today, it says it shot down another drone launched from Yemen. For the past year, the Yemeni Houthis have been trying to influence the conflict in the Middle East. This is their commandos seizing a British-owned ship in the Red Sea last November. They have long-range missiles, are supported by Iran, and are fiercely opposed to Israel. Speaking yesterday, the Houthis' military spokesperson Yahya Saraya said they wouldn't stop until Israel ended its aggression against Gaza and Lebanon. Today's strikes in Yemen highlight another dangerous front in a war that threatens to engulf the region. John Donison, BBC News, Jerusalem.
Well, Israel also continued throughout the day today to launch airstrikes in the east of Lebanon. Around 50 people were told have been killed in that particular series of strikes. And our senior international correspondent, Orla Guerin, has sent this report from the Bekaa Valley.
Oh, like, for basa. And if you see a fedi, the coin, Ocean for, but the man can occur. If you see a fedi, yet the coin. Israel, Montokwa, Lebanon, Tokwa, what the coin. If you is over here, like, Omash, Omokwa, and Mubaby, and Omode fire service for Kuguan ma, Omo, share Musa ha. As in so, Omode bomb. To Krunim and Tisa Enyagro. As in so much your mother padia, the mother make your money. A consume in aye. Ding. If you say den yeji. If you say den yeji. Yen Jeffrey. Obusiafo. Yen Jeffrey. So what drink to be a photo comment nasi. Na ye hu de be. Make